Antigua es una ciudad colonial muy bonita cerca de los volcanes. Hay tres volcanes, uno está activo y es una ciudad muy tranquila. Tiene muchas iglesias en ruina. Vale la pena caminar. Es muy lindo poder ir a las montañas y verla desde lejos.
I've always wanted to come to Guatemala because there's something about the history of this country that just draws me to it. The rain matters at the bottom of the sky, soar not storm, as a sign. Dark clouds hover, old spirits watching. And as we step onto Guatemala ground.
So, here's how you navigate. First time in Guatemala. I don't know a soul here. I'm venturing. This is what you do. Our first time in a new country, you just download the app, right? Like whatever app they use to get around. Like if you want to get out the airport, you go on your phone, especially most South and Central American countries, they have a ride share app. Here in Guatemala, they have a couple. They also have taxi, where you can take Uber. If you have an Uber account, you can download the Uber app here in Guatemala, and especially for you first-time travelers from Estados Unidos, and see how you can get around. Well, the Uber app here works. It works just as fine. That's why I meant download the app and put in your location to your hotel, right? Then you get to your hotel. But I'll show you how it works. So I already downloaded the app on my phone, and now I'm trying to book an Uber ride to my hotel. The first time in any country is very scary, right? Because you don't know nobody here. Like you're new here, and you get the stairs and stuff like that. Sometimes it's not because of like, who is this guy, right? It's because of curiosity. So you get the stairs and stuff like that. But that's fine. It's part of traveling. So your first time in Guatemala or in a foreign country, right? The first thing you do is to download the app, Rashare app of the country that you're in. Those things help a lot.
Hey, how are you, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm
Okay.
here in Guatemala a little bit, waiting for the tourists in this case. You are welcome in Guatemala, you here.
Yes.
Welkom in Guatemala, you mochten spreken Duits, no problem.
Oh, this guy speaks- Wow.
You're welcome.
So you tell us about Guatemala. Like, what's the best food here? The best food and stuff.
Yeah, Guatemala is cool, I think so. You are to know whatever situation is cool, I want.
Cool.
But you need to talk in Spanish, I think so.
Me poco. Poco.
Yeah.
Still learning.
Yeah, no, but you need to talk Spanish, well, man.
Yes,
Spanish is very
yes.
cool for learning this case.
That's right. I need to learn Spanish. I'm
Yeah.
still working on my Spanish.
Yeah, of course, you need to talk. Why, why do you don't speak Spanish, man?
Cause I'm still learning it, but I know a little bit français, French a little bit. So I'm still learning Spanish. Yeah.
C'est bien de pratiquer le français.
Un peu. Oui,
Ah,
oui,
si.
oui.
Tu apprends le français à l'école?
À l'école, oui, oui, oui.
Ah, c'est
Dans
bien.
l'école.
J'ai appris un syndicat le français.
Ça, c'est bon.
À l'époque, j'ai pratiqué un petit peu.
Ça, c'est
Mais
bon.
c'est différent. Le français, c'est différent.
C'est tellement différent.
La prononciation
Ce
n'est
n'est pas
facile.
comme ça, ce n'est pas espagnol.
Sì.
Donc, the difference,
No,
kind of like the same, right? Almost.
No, io penso sia molto similare all'italiano, sì, tu parlare italiano, tu parlare spagnolo, è molto similare.
Yeah.
Però italiano c'è difficile la pronunciazione, c'è più facile la pronunciazione in alemano, lo penso.
This guy's a world versed. That's good, man. That's good.
It's a desire here to practice a little bit different language, I think so.
That's
the
good,
problem
man.
is the practice, I think.
All right. Think about traveling. I just met this brother, and we were talking about.
Do you want taxi? Taxi.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
All right.
I just met this brother, and we were just chatting it up. Pretty cool guy. You know multiple languages and stuff like
And
that.
then the night falls. The real interesting thing about traveling is that the things that most people don't show you on YouTube is that it wears you out. Founded in 1543, Antigua was once the capital of the Kingdom of Guatemala, serving as a seat of Spanish power for much of Central America. Originally named Santiago, it was a center of colonial architecture, Catholic faith, and political control. But Antigua's story is not just about power, it's about resilience. Devastated by powerful earthquakes in 1773, 3 years prior to America's independence, much of the city was abandoned. The capital was moved, now known as Guatemala City, where everybody goes. But Antigua refused to disappear. And over time, the city was reborn not as a center of empire, but as a living museum of culture, beauty, and Guatemalan spirit.
Roads here are rocky, you know what I mean? We're in Antigua.
Some places whisper history, but Antigua, Guatemala, she sinks through stone and sky. Beneath the shadows of 3 ancient volcanoes, the city stands, not just built by hands, but carved by fire, faith, and time. Cobblestone streets echo with the footsteps of empires, holy dreams, indigenous strength. And the soul of a people who remember where they came from. Here, every ruin tells a story. Every arch, every corner, every crack speaks beauty, refused to die.
Mi obra está inspirada, lo que trabajo está inspirado en el deseo del ser humano por descubrir el mundo, ¿ok? Es una forma de ver la migración, pero desde el punto de vista positivo, encontrar nuevas oportunidades, abrir las puertas de las oportunidades, soñar con viajar, conquistar, enamorarse de un nuevo lugar, de una nueva tierra, y viajar y descubrir de nuevo, ¿ok? Por eso vas a encontrar Guatemala, París, esto es Francia, esto es Argentina, España, y es porque en estos días voy a viajar y quiero descubrir esa parte del mundo, pero también soy yo o puede ser cualquier persona que ama viajar, que ama descubrir el mundo, que ama migrar. Es un tema que en este momento es muy impactante, muy fuerte, pero que a la vez es muy actual. Y es un tema que toda la vida ha sido así. Toda la vida hemos querido descubrir el mundo y ese es un sentimiento que es lo que yo transmito.
I think that the greatest way to tell a story is for the people of that culture to speak to you in the language they understand. Because if you're speaking to your audience in the language you understand, then you're not telling the story. And I'm present here in Guatemala. It's to unlock the mystery of this beautiful country through the lens of the people, not through the lens of my camera.
Just walking through the town. Hello. You get this colonial feel that Spain was here for sure. It reminds me of a place in the Philippines. There's a town in the Philippines, colonial as well, by the Spaniards. And Antigua reminds me so much of it.
El primero. Ok. ¿Sí te ha gustado?
¿Ah? Sí.
Ah, ok.
Sí.
Que me alegra.
Yeah. Mucho gusto.
Buen viaje.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien.
So, tell me more about Guatemala, like Antigua. Habla en español.
Antigua es una ciudad colonial muy bonita cerca de los volcanes. Hay 3 volcanes, uno está activo y es una ciudad muy tranquila, tiene muchas iglesias en ruina. Vale la pena caminar, es muy lindo poder ir a las montañas y verla desde lejos. Sí, y la vida es muy alegre.